Good day, traders. In today's video, we'll be discussing a deep details about BTC analysis. I just spotted a very nice, went to the upside here on BTC, and the question is it the right time to buy or should we still wait? So all of those in this video. If you're new to the channel, ensure you subscribe to the channel. This is Remit Academy, and this is the home of successful traders. Ensure you like the video and hit that notification bell. So let's get into the video in a minute. All right, now we know that BTC is the father of all cryptocurrency, and then it has reached its all-time high of about $42,000. And then if we take that all-time high, we go to the high time frame, which is W1. See, the all-time high in 2018 was about $19,700. So it has beat that all-time high. So if we rule this, put this line here to the side, this was around this area, all-time high in 2018. Okay, 2017, 2018, yeah. Then now we have another all-time high around this area. Now follow me in a moment and we are going to know the next move of BTC on this very analysis. Now before I proceed, remember guys, I do a video on Ethereum analysis. Now let's take a look at that. Now Ethereum, I talked about Ethereum breaking the 1473 level, and it has. So let me just check Ethereum right now and how perfect our previous analysis was. Now, if you look at Ethereum here, I talk about Ethereum breaking this very level. You see the analysis is still there, and Ethereum have already broken. You see it here, it has already broken. So the analysis is always very perfect, especially when you're using a pure price action and trading methodology. Very, very simple and very, very important when you're using pure price action. All right, so now let's get into today's video. So I have BTC USDT. I go to the one week charts. So now I've already spotted out the previous all-time high and the recent all-time high here. I can as well rule this line out. I like to do my analysis in a unique way from the way other people do the analysis. That's what make traders different. I have all that different perception in the market as well. Now, this is the all-time high for the current BTC move. Now, I'm going to do a very brief analysis on BTC because I just spot a bullish momentum coming up in BTC. So I will start from the one-day chart. Okay, now if you look at the one-day chart here, I don't know how you do your analysis, but I'm going to explain why I said BTC is going to move from this very point to $50,000 before this month end. Guys. Now let's look at it. Now if you look at this very move from here, this is where we spotted the this was the all-time high in 2017. This is the line, which is $19,000 something, and then we see market retrace here, and then it moves to this very level, which is $42,000. Now if you look at it from momentum trading, now when the markets move, retrace, now how does it retrace here? This was very low, and then after that we see a bullish breakout, and this was a consolidation. After this consolidation, market ride up. Now this was just a spike. And it is a faker candle that pull so many traders out of the market, and then afterward we see the market move right up. Now, one thing is very significant on this very chart. Now, it will be interesting for you to know that at this point, this all-time high, market retrace. Now, if we use momentum trading and we said if markets move from this point, or if you're taking here to this very level and market retrace back down. So let's say markets move from this point to this point. Okay, market moved from this point, and we have market retrace. We have this retracement down to this very level. So we have this retracement down to this level. Now, if market retrace this down, now what you look out for is if markets move from here to this level and retrace from this point to this point. Now, how much does it move from here to here, and how much does it retrace? Now, if you look at it very well, this retracement is about 45 to 50% retracement of this very move. Now, if you are running, now the way we teach momentum trading in this very academy is different. Now, if you are running and you run this much and you retrace this much, if you look at it, does it mean you can't run again? Because you just rested about 50% of your initial run. That is how you look at it. So if the bulls move the market from here to this very area and then rests this much, now does it mean the bulls are not longer willing to move the market to the upside? The answer is no. They are very much willing to move this market to the upside. Now, not only that, after then we see market move up. Now, it does not create a higher than the previous high. This is at this point, that's the formation of this very candle. We try to think of a bearish market coming in down here, and then it creates a new low, which is at this point. It creates a new low here. It creates a new low here, which is higher than the previous low. Now, after then, we saw the market consolidate around this area and then retest this level, but this low was higher than this previous low. So you have another low here again. We have another low here. This was the next low. Now, after this low, this was just like a double bottom. So market move, touch this level, consolidate a little bit, touch again at almost the same level, then markets hang around this area, and then this was yesterday bullish close. Now, one thing is very important. If you look at this very market, you see this was almost a very good trend on the D1, that's the 1-day chart, and then we have this was a very nice trend, and you see the market break this very trend line. The market break this very trend line. Now, after the trend line, I am expecting Ethereum to move to $50,000, and then it will retest this level, which is $42,000, before it will then ride the bullish move again. So at this point, if you look at the analysis very well, number one thing you are taking into consideration is how they move the market from here to this very point and rest. You see, they rest for just about 45 to 50% of this initial move. Then after then, we see the market ranging around this area after creating a lower low, lower than the previous low. Then after this lower low, we see the market can't create a new low again. See, this low was higher than this low. So if the market can't create a new low, which supposed to be lower than the previous low, it means that there are enough bulls to push the market to the upside. That means this guy that was running the market from here to the upside, they are back at this point. It's a simple analysis. These guys that was running the market from here to the upside, they are back at this point, because if we are to see a bearish market, we're supposed to see after this market move down, creating a lower low, lower than the previous low, we're supposed to see this market right here come down again to create a new low. Okay, but in this case, it was not like that. It was something, different. So we see a high, which means this low was lower than this low, which means this was a high. Then after that, we saw this bullish candle. And then not only that, the main focus of today's video is this bullish close. You see, if you look at this very area, this is technical analysis. If you look at this very area, markets have respected this level for more than a week now. From this level, from this point to this area. Market have respected this level for more than a week. Then after that, we see yesterday the market break at this level, which gives a bullish close. You see, after this formation, there was no bullish close from here down. There was no bullish close from here down. This was a resistance level, and then yesterday we see this bullish momentum to the upside, and it closed above any other candlestick here. This candlestick closed above any other candlestick here. That is, the body of the candle was above this one, above this other candle, and this other candle. And then after that, today we are seeing the bulls trying to move the market to the upside. So not only that, one of the most interesting thing is if you are using indicators, it's very important for you to look at the MACD. So let me look at the MACD here and explain a little bit further. If you look at the MACD, let's see what's happening in the MACD. Now, there is what we call the Remit curve trading strategy. If you look at the MACD, the signal line and the MACD line was still at the positive side of the MACD, which is very important. Now, if you look at it, market moved from this level on the MACD back up, and then this was at this point we see the market try to come down. Now, if you look at the way market was trying to come down, and then you look at the histogram on the momentum forming on the negative side of the MACD. Now, at this point, you see the histogram starts to depreciate in momentum. It starts to depreciate in momentum. Now, at that area was where we saw the market create a lower low here and then does not create a lower low again. So at this point where the market does not create a lower low again, that was when we start seeing a decrease in momentum on the histogram of the MACD. Now, when the histogram on the MACD decreases in momentum from the negative side of the MACD, it means that the bulls want to take control of the market. Not only that, the MACD line and the signal line are on the positive side of the MACD, and then we are seeing what we want to see here is a MACD crossover. So once this crossover happens, but you don't need to wait for the crossover to happen, because we've already seen a bullish momentum in this very candlestick, which means it signifies that the market is going to go right up. Not only that, if we use our momentum trading, we see what's happening here. Now, it will do a little bit of top-down analysis. So let's go back to H4. Now, if we go back to H4, let's look at a detailed picture of what happened on this very chart. All right, so this was where the move started. Move, consolidate. After that consolidation, we see a breakout, retrace, market move up, retest, market move up again, and retest this level. Now, this was a very key level. After this very move, this was the first significant retracement that we see after the first move of Bitcoin from its previous all-time high of $19,800. Now, after this move, we see this retracement, which we said it was about 45 to 50% retracement. Now, after then, we see the market move up. It could not create a higher than the previous high. So we look at it that, okay, the bears are ready to take control of the market, and then the bears move the market again down, and we see the market create a new low, which was lower than the previous low, which is this very area. Let me mark that out. This was the first low it created, then this was the new low. Now, since it creates a new low, we were expecting for after the market to go up, after this up move, we're expecting the market to create another new low again. We're expecting the market to move right down, maybe to this area, so that we know that, okay, the bears are ready to move the market right down. But in this case, it was different. It could not create a low lower than this previous low. So that means that the bears are not able, or they are not willing to push the market right down. So therefore, we see a very strong move to the upside, which was at this very level. You see the market move from here to this very point, and after then, it creates a new high, higher than the previous high here. Now, this means that the trend or the direction of the market is changing gradually. After that, we see the market move to this very area. After that, we see the market is trying to, do its job again by moving to the upside. So what that means is, at this point, this is where the market is now. I'm expecting the market to move right up. Now, at this point, what it means is this. If the market was supposed to move down, if we're supposed to see a bearish market, we're supposed to see at this very point, it's supposed to go right down. Because at this very point, it creates a low, and another low. That's how you can define a bearish market. But in this case, we see market does not create a new low. So at this point, market goes up and is coming back down again to retest this support level, becoming another support, and then market is trending up. Not only that, I talked about the bullish momentum on the D1, and then the market is going right up. So that is that, guys. Now, another thing you have to look out for is if we put the relative strength index, which is the RSI, on the chart, you see something very important as well. Now, if you put the RSI on the chart right here, and we'll go to D1. I'm sorry, the chart is looking somehow clumsy. Sorry for that. It's analysis, we are doing okay. Now, we see something very important here on the RSI, and then we see the market was coming from the overbought of the RSI right down, and then after that we see the markets have a two bottom that is in line with this one and this other guy. That means, so we can as well rule this line from here to this point. If you look at the RSI right here, you see the market was going up, which is in line with what the market is doing right here. So if you, draw this same pattern on this very level, you see something of this nature. Okay, you see something of this nature from here, from this point to this level. See the market was moving up, and then on the RSI we see the market was moving up as well. So all this is a confirmation that Bitcoin is going to take the next move from this very level. So this is a good place to accumulate more BTC for yourself, because it's going to hit this very previous high, and it's going to pass that previous all-time high to $50,000. So that is the analysis on BTC. Remember, it's very important for you to take adequate risk management when trading the financial market. It's not a financial advice anyway. It's just my own directional bias on the next move of BTC. Where I spotted it is at the formation of this very candlestick. It was a very good bullish candlestick, which indicates that the market is going to go up. Remember our previous video I did on Ethereum, and it's playing out perfectly well. So that is that for this video. Now, one thing that I want to let you understand is, when you're doing analysis on any financial markets, in this case cryptocurrency markets, you must first of all identify certain parameters. It depends on the strategy you're using anyway, but for us in Remit Academy, we prefer the ordinary chart. We use normal price action to trade the market perfectly well. So if you want to get into class with me and get trained, pass through the academic courses, there is we have a lot of cool stuff for you on the Remit Trade, and then we have a fully designed course that can take you from the beginner aspect of cryptocurrency trading to the advanced level. So our course is well designed with a very detailed curriculum of all you're going to you get and the price tag attached to it. And then not only that, we have this VIP signal group. You see, this is what will benefit if you join our VIP signal group. Now, one thing very important is if you take our course, if you take any of our courses, maybe beginner course or advanced course, or you take the both. Now, if you take the beginner course, you get 3 months access into our VIP signal group. But if you take the both courses, you will have 6 months access to our VIP signal group. Now, before Doge coin rise, that was on Friday, I have already given the signal. This is the signal I gave today. We have a whole lot of, our target has been hitting all day. It has been hitting all day. So we have all this, both margin trading and futures trade are being given on the VIP signal group every day. Our target being hit on this VIA BTC. We have BNB USDT hit as well, and then we have I give a Dogecoin signal that is twice. I give twice. Okay, this was the second one. It hits, that was on Friday, and then Thursday it also hits our Dogecoin BTC here. So it's all profit in the VIP signal group. Is all profit dot. One thing you have to understand is the way the market move and how you must do your analysis. And we have a complete, training and coaching section for you so that you're able to understand how to do your analysis properly, so that you know when the pump is about to start and when the pump is not starting any soon. So all those is what you will learn in our mentorship and training section. So get into class with me, and I will like to take you in all our courses. Thank you very much, guys, for watching this video, and I will see you in the next video. Remember to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and turn on the notification bell, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.